Hey everyone, I'm Steve Brown with It's My Railroad, and sometimes I get sidetracked. Hey, welcome to Sidetracked. This is the place we keep the stuff that doesn't exactly fit in with one of our project builds, but we want to share with you anyway. So if you're into this kind of thing, why don't you just push that little bell icon and you'll be notified of future videos. Hey, you might be wondering, what am I doing shooting a video with the selfie cam on my cell phone? Well, there's a reason for that. It's to make an example of something that we'll go over in just a minute. But before that, I've been getting emails, Facebook messages, comments in the YouTube videos, people asking me about how we make our videos. Everything from philosophy down to the equipment we use and techniques and stuff like that. And yet, I'll be honest with you, that's a very big question to answer. I've been doing this for about 20 years now, editing video, maybe a little more. Anyway, 20 years. And, I've got some miles under my belt there that I can draw from when I'm putting all this together. So it's going to be a little tough, but over the next 3 weeks, I'd like to give you some tips anyway, some pointers that maybe you can use in your videos. And, let me know, of course, in the comments of all these videos. Just let me know how it's working out. Ask more questions if you want. But the first question I'd like you to ask yourself, though, before we get going here, is what are you trying to get done with your videos? It's just like when you build a railroad. What are you trying to get done on the railroad? You're trying to run continuous operations, switching, what are you trying to get done? Because here's the truth of the matter is, if your intention is just to make videos to kind of show your homies, show your buddies, here's what I did on my railroad today, that's cool. You don't need anything more than what I'm holding in my hand. Use your cell phone. You don't even need to edit it. You shoot it, you upload it, you got a video on YouTube. You can share with all your friends. You'll get likes, you'll get people watching it, it'll be great. But if your intention is to grow your YouTube channel, well, that's an entire different animal. And for that fact, of course, we're just going to go right over here to the camera that I've got sitting in front of me that I normally shoot from. Because I'm trying to be dramatic about making this point. I do more than shoot videos just to share with my buddies. It turns out they are all my buddies and I am sharing videos with them, but I am actually trying to grow a YouTube channel. And so I'm making this investment in doing that. Now, if you look back there in the camera I got in the back, I've got 2 cameras rolling in here. You can see this is the set I have. This is my actual living room. It's not some soundstage somewhere. These are the lights that we normally use. I got some lights here on the periphery to help light up the green screen. It's the green screen. Both my Canon DSLRs. I got a monitor there that I could watch myself on, and the shotgun mic. And that's just the stuff we're using here in the studio for this set. So ask yourself the question. Do you want to just share a video with your friends? And that is, honestly, that's cool. I'm not putting that down at all. There's a huge place for that. But then just point, shoot, and upload it. You're done. You don't need to get some magic happening, right? But if your intention is to grow a YouTube channel, there's more of a discussion we're going to have about that. So if you've narrowed that down, I want to grow my Model Railroad Show channel, then we can go to the next question and that is, why? Why do you want to grow a YouTube channel? Now that may seem like an obvious question, and people's like, well, why wouldn't I want to grow one? Here's the thing. I think there are people that see the YouTube channel, see the commercials that are aired on some of our videos and stuff, and think to themselves, man, I'd like to make money on YouTube. I'd like to grow a channel that makes money, baby. And the truth is, I'll tell you this, and I'm going to tell you once, okay, because I don't like to talk about this kind of thing, but making money on YouTube for advertising. We've got about 5,000 subscribers, and YouTube pays us for advertising. And I get paid, the channel gets paid about $80 a month. $80 with 3 shows for about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes worth of content a week. $80. So you need to keep that in mind. If you want to grow a YouTube channel because you want YouTube to pay you for your videos, that's a noble cause. You might be disappointed at the beginning. Now, it could be different. You could be the one that whatever you do goes viral instantly, and suddenly, I'm asking you how you do what you do because I want to make money on YouTube or something like that. So keep in mind, set that expectation for yourself that if you're asking how to do more with your videos to make money with those, it's another whole different animal, and it's not necessarily going to happen very quickly. It may not happen at all. So that's the second thing. If you're there to make money for it. But the thing that will set you apart, in my opinion, on your railroad show, as you're making your videos and upping your game, is the message that you're going to try to communicate to the community you're serving. Now, a lot of people don't stop and think about that. It took me a while to figure out that I actually do have a message here. It is my railroad that I communicate, and that is this. I was upset with all these people I ran into that were really hard on new model railroaders. They were arrogant, they were pompous, they were abusive sometimes in their responses, and it's just like, stop. I managed to push through that, and I still managed to learn how to do model railroading. And it came to a point where I'm like, there needs to be somebody that's just a regular person saying, look, here's how I build a model railroad, here's how I screw up, here's how I make things work. So maybe people would relate to that and be inspired to do their model railroads. And, you know, we've had some luck with it. That's our thing, is to have a message that we present. So I would say if you want a successful YouTube channel, and again, I'm only at 5,000 subscribers, okay? And I'm kind of parroting what some other people have said actually in other videos, but if you want your channel to grow and hopefully grow quickly, you need to know what your message is, and you need to be true to that message. I've tried to be with mine. Another thing that we'll just jump into right now while we're talking about it, and then we'll go on from there, is this. I'm Steve Brown. I've got my makeup, I've got my personality. When I walk in the door, I am who I am. When I'm in front of a camera, it's me you're seeing, Steve Brown. I'm not copying anybody, I'm not acting like anybody, I'm being me. And, you know, some people resonate with that. It's like, I like this guy, I like Steve the way he is. But quite frankly, there are people who don't. I'll give you another little sidebar. We get about 1,000 new subscribers a month, and in that same period of time, we lose 200. So 20% of the people who subscribe to our channel, for some reason, unsubscribe. Again, I don't know why. I think it's because of this, because the whack job you're looking at right now. But then again, you know, you hear me talk about Ron Marsh over at Ron Strengths and Things. Ron and I are very different in our approaches, but he brings this, well, I'm going to say this pastor's kind of heart when he's there in front of the camera, and this concern for model railroad and encouraging and uplifting and all that. And he's more conservative than I am. And there is obviously a place for that, frankly, because he's got twice as many subscribers as I do. But you know what I'm saying? That works for him. He is being himself. And when he's being himself, people, it resonates with them. They're like, I like him because he's legit. He's being himself. I'm being myself. He's being himself. If you watch Luke Towan, there's a whole nother personality. So when you're trying to make a video, first of all, are you making it to grow a channel? Second of all, why are you trying to grow the channel? Hopefully it's to spread a message. If so, what is your message? What are you trying to communicate? What are you trying to put out there? And then how are you going to deliver that? Are you going to deliver it by trying to pretend you're me and using some of my colloquialisms? Yes, colloquialisms. It's a manner of speech, right? Talking the way I do, or the way Ron Marsh does, or Luke Towan does, or Kathy Millett does, or I don't know, David Pop over at Model Railroader. Are you going to try to be them? Or are you going to bring your game? You're going to bring who you are to the game, because that'll be legitimate. You've got trying to grow a channel because you're trying to get a message across, and you're going to do it by being yourself. All right, so all the tech stuff in the world, all the editing expertise in the world, all the special effects in the world won't do that for you. It's just all sizzle. Matter of fact, on that note, and I'll make this the last thing that I bring up right now, okay? Special effects. When you get up into the editing world and you're going to start putting your videos out, keep the special effects to a minimum. Here's why I'm saying that. An extreme example, I started to watch a Model Railroader's video a few months back, and the person had figured out how to do something tricky with his editing software, a special effect, and just belabored the point. The special effect part was taking so long, and I could just tell by their presentation, they thought it was just the coolest thing, and everyone was just going to flock to their channel to see this. It's a Model Railroad show. It's not a special effects show. For me, it didn't work. And so, again, just because you have the power to do it doesn't mean you should do it. You see special effects on our show. As a matter of fact, you'll see this green screen change into something else just like that, right? That's a special effect. But I try to minimize them. I try to have the special effects sort of support the content to keep the show moving, but not the special effects be the show. So anyway, I don't know. These are my thoughts. This is my opener to tips. I've never done how to do video tips before, but I just wanted to offer some of my experience back to the community. You guys are so good to me. You treat our channel well. You treat me well. And I'm trying to give something back to you guys. So maybe if you want to up your game on the videos, maybe we can work on that. So I got another couple of these we're going to do in a row, and then we're going to move on from that. So anyway, we don't always do this kind of stuff on Sidetrack, It's My Railroad, and Track Smack, but sometimes we do. But if you're into model railroading, the whole gambit of model railroading, and you like what you see so far, why not just subscribe? And then make sure you like and share this video with somebody. And don't forget to connect with us on Facebook and Instagram. And until next time, thanks a ton for being here with me today on Sidetrack. My name is Steve Brown. Rail on, my friends.